These three Emirates are building the future. Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah and Dubai. We all know Dubai for the property market, Abu Dhabi for its wealth, and Ras Al Khaimah for the casinos and the future of investments around the area. But we're going to talk a little bit about who else is coming here and what effect that's going to have on the Emirates. So first of all, we're going to talk about the crazy, wacky ideas that the world has come together that the UAE is going to bring first. So we talk about Joby. Joby is the flying taxis. These are first announced in the UAE that are going to be taking place. And that's going to bring over $1 billion to the economy. It's also going to bring 1,500 new jobs. So the UAE is going to be the landmark for flying taxis and travel around the world. Next up we've got is Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is bringing the Walt Disney brand to Abu Dhabi. Now this is one of the most exciting things in my opinion, because Abu Dhabi and Disney together create one of the most powerful Emirates and places in the world, with one of the most powerful brands when it comes to entertainment. Disney in America has 17 million visitors per year. Now, the most exciting thing about this is what's going to happen to Abu Dhabi. You're going to have people coming from Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, but from around the world. This is going to create a vision of an entertainment hub. With Abu Dhabi being one of the most powerful places in the world and the most powerful brands together, I can see this being one of the most visited locations in the UAE. What else does it create? It creates jobs, 30,000 new jobs. Now, people need to have vision when they talk about this, because if you look at Florida, before Disney was built, was probably just a swampland, but now it's one of the most visited places in the world. It's the same thing when I talk about Burj Al Arab and Burj Khalifa before they were built and they were stumps in the ground. People said, who are going to go there? But if you fast forward 5 to 10 years when Disney is here, I have a feeling it'll be the most visited place in the world. It's not about Donald Duck, it's not about Mickey Mouse. This is about the impact that it's going to have on the rest of the economy. If $10 billion is entering the Abu Dhabi market, the Disney brand, the most well-known brand for entertainment, is entering here, and 30,000 new jobs are entering the Emirates. What knock-on effect is that going to have? The malls are going to be busier, the roads are going to be busier, the restaurants are going to be fuller, and most importantly for me, the property market is going to be busier, because all these people are going to need somewhere to live. Next up, we have Amazon Web Services. This is one of the most integral IT infrastructures in the world. Every major CRM is currently built on this platform. Now, if they're bringing their whole IT infrastructure here, everything from AI to machine learning to the computers to the talent that is going to be needed is going to be based here. They are bringing $5.1 billion and 7,500 jobs. Again, the knock-on effect to people living and working with Amazon. Everything from food, housing, transport, and also shopping, the same effect that we just talked about is going to happen here. The next big one is the Wynn Casino. The Wynn is a very well-known brand in Las Vegas. I have been there. The quality, in fact, I've been there multiple times, is the quality of the hotel is known as the best hotel in the Vegas Strip. I never thought the day I'd see a casino in the UAE. I hoped, but I didn't think it'd be possible. With the Wynn Casino coming to Ras Al Khaimah, this for me is a huge game changer. Now, I've been to Las Vegas, I've been around the world, I've stayed in the Wynn Casino. I know the vastness of what this resort is going to bring. 7,500 jobs, $5.1 billion, and I think there's going to be lots of visitors like me entering the Ras Al Khaimah market for the weekends. I think the exciting thing for me is the brands that are coming here. We just talked about the Disneys, the Amazons, the Wynns. Some of the biggest brands in the world are placing their chips, forgive the pun, on the table. When it comes to the economy, the infrastructure, and the property market, I'm forecasting a seismic change. Now, I know that sounds like very clickbaity, but I'm just being honest with you. With businesses like the Wynn, Disney, Amazon Web Services, PayPal, and multiple other brands entering the UAE, it is creating so much opportunity. So if you think the UAE and Dubai is a good investment right this second, I'm intrigued to see what it looks like in 5 years. Historically, you've seen the Burj Al Arab, Burj Khalifa, the Palm Jumeirah. These are landmark moments when Dubai put its stamp on the world to say, we are here. We've talked about Disney, we've talked about the businesses coming here. And I think, how do you link them all together? You link them with 1,200 kilometers of Etihad rail linking Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah, going all the way to Saudi. That means potentially in a couple of years, I could get the train to watch the boxing at Saudi. What this does for the UAE, it links all the economies together and the infrastructure, but most importantly, creates the jobs. It will create 9,000 jobs with 1,200 kilometers of track and train line to get around the Emirates. Another reason that the UAE, Ras Al Khaimah, Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and potentially Saudi are very well connected. I think one of the most exciting things for me is seeing international brands entering the local market. I love seeing brands like O Beach. People go to O Beach in Ibiza for what you get, the fantastic day, the food, the quality. That brand is now here and people have followed that brand. Same thing with Aloe Yoga. Aloe Yoga is worn by my wife. She wears it religiously. And now you've seen that come from the US over to the UAE. It's become a hyper successful brand. And there's been many brands that have entered different parts of the world that are now here. And I think this is a really good sign that people believe in the Dubai economy. The next 5 years of the UAE growth is going to be incredible. My advice is buckle up.